Welcome back. Today, we have another exciting episode where we dive into BlackRock's growing stake in Strategy, now surpassing the 5% mark. More than just a significant investment, this move raises an important question: does BlackRock have insights that the general market is unaware of? It certainly seems that way. We'll take a deep dive into the realistic outlook for Strategy, with expert analysis from Chris. So let's get started. Kicking things off, BlackRock has ramped up its investment in Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, raising its holdings to 11.2 million shares. In their latest filing, they disclosed a 0.91% increase in Mstr holdings in Q4 2024, bringing their stake above 5%, up from a previous 4%. What's the reason behind this? Well, Strategy has delivered an astounding 540% return over the past year, with expectations of reaching $10 billion in Bitcoin-related gains by 2025. With these kinds of numbers, it's no surprise BlackRock has strengthened its position, owning 11.2 million shares of Mstr. That's a strategic move, and Larry Fink certainly seems to be playing the long game. On that note, let's highlight a post from Saylor. He emphasizes the need for a strong strategy to achieve success. Saylor has fully embraced the company's rebranding, new logo, fresh colors, and a revamped identity that aligns with the future. While MicroStrategy has a legacy dating back to 1989, Strategy represents the next chapter, with Bitcoin at its core. The shift is clear: Bitcoin's colors and branding are deeply integrated into Strategy's future outlook. Moving on, I want to share an insightful post from Chris. He reminds investors to stay grounded in reality. Many are being misled by exaggerated claims of daily parabolic moves, unrealistic price expectations, and speculative narratives. The market is not currently valuing Strategy as a Bitcoin bank, but rather on its ability to generate Bitcoin-based returns. And Bitcoin yield comes with diminishing returns over time. If Strategy reaches Saylor's target of acquiring 1 million BTC, essentially doubling its holdings, the current stock price will reflect exactly that. Future Bitcoin appreciation won't automatically translate into a higher valuation. The last major evaluation occurred in October 2024 when the market started factoring in Bitcoin yield. The next one will happen when Strategy is seen as a full-fledged Bitcoin bank. Until then, don't expect explosive gains overnight. If you're thinking short-term, you're likely to be disappointed. However, if your time horizon is measured in years or decades, the potential for significant wealth accumulation remains intact. Speculating on uninformed market sentiment is not a strategy, it's a gamble. Long-time viewers know that Chris's insights are a staple of this channel. His deep understanding of Bitcoin and Strategy makes his analysis invaluable. He has compiled an extensive, well-researched document that I frequently reference, packed with thought-provoking insights into Strategy's business model and future potential. Chris consistently delivers well-grounded perspectives, ensuring that investors remain realistic in their expectations. Now, let's switch gears to a fascinating post from Brian, who has conducted over 100 interviews about Bitcoin. His findings extend beyond price movements, revealing how Bitcoin is reshaping perceptions of money, freedom, and life itself. Here are the 7 biggest insights from his research. Bitcoin transforms your mindset. Those who deeply engage with Bitcoin develop a long-term perspective, moving away from impulsive consumerism toward financial self-sufficiency. Bitcoin is an intellectual virus. Once you grasp Bitcoin's principles: absolute scarcity, decentralization, and self-sovereignty, it permanently alters your view of the financial system. Many people transition from skepticism to obsession in a short time. Bitcoin highlights the flaws of fiat currency. Governments continuously print money, eroding the value of savings. Bitcoin, with its fixed supply of 21 million coins, offers an alternative that is based on mathematics rather than trust in institutions. Bitcoin changes spending habits. Many people who adopt Bitcoin become more mindful of their purchases, prioritizing savings over unnecessary spending. Instead of buying things impulsively, they focus on accumulating Bitcoin, understanding its long-term value. Bitcoin is more than money, it's a movement. Beyond being a financial tool, Bitcoin represents decentralization, fairness, and self-sovereignty. Many Bitcoiners describe it as belonging to a parallel world that actually makes sense. Bitcoin grants true ownership. Most people assume their bank deposits are truly theirs, but banks can freeze accounts, impose withdrawal limits, or even collapse. Bitcoin provides a way to secure wealth independently, free from third-party control. Understanding Bitcoin requires humility. Fully grasping Bitcoin forces people to challenge their prior assumptions about money. Many interviewees described it as an eye-opening experience that fundamentally changed their financial outlook. Summing it up, Bitcoin isn't just superior money, it's a mindset shift. It questions traditional financial systems and promotes long-term strategic thinking. If you're still skeptical, ask yourself, what if everything I was taught about money is wrong? Before we wrap up, I wanted to highlight a fascinating statistic shared by Chris. A $100 stimulus check invested in Strategy Mstr back in August 2020 would now be worth over $26,520. This example reinforces the importance of thinking in years and decades rather than weeks and months. As always, please remember that this is not financial or investment advice. Our goal is to provide you with valuable insights and information for educational and entertainment purposes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic